everybody? Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World Podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Chris was here.
Hey, same OG.
We are back. How's everybody doing this week?
I'm doing good. I'm tired with bleach, but
Right.
I'm trying to not get sick.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I can feel it coming, so I'm trying to hold it off.
I'm tired with a forest lavender scent. But hey,
Right.
I'm here, Lord.
Right. Crazy.
I'm
We're
mad at
alive and grateful.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
We pray for him to hit the cues today. And
Okay.
Lord, we ain't gonna do it. He worried about that black. Like, Lord, please let me be on point. I really want to hit this.
It has to be perfect.
And then tell you, he gonna give it to you now. I can
All right.
feel it, brother.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, how's your back? How was your trip with the Arubans?
All right. Yeah. Yeah,
D. Hayes back, y'all. He feeling himself.
All right. We're gonna actually. That's
In his smooth chocolate brown.
Yeah, I'm real dark. Can you see it, bro?
You don't see, he got a little glaze to it.
And the skin
What
got a
move
glaze.
your the skin got
Got a
glaze,
glaze to it.
glaze to it.
Like Krispy Kreme.
But anyway, y'all. Okay, so this week actually, that's what we're gonna do on Shooting the Shit. I have to get a quick heart to heart this week, and I want to start out by saying, like, I was blessed to be able to go and perform in Aruba. It was really dope. That was cool. The trip was nice. Aruba is beautiful. The water is crystal clear. It was great. I was out there with some good friends. It was cool. We had a good time, right?
What about the beautiful queens, Cam?
Yeah, Cam, let them know. Tell the people, Cam.
She's yours.
Cam, the girls in Aruba. Where they not, bro?
Cam, like, you didn't put me on blast,
Yeah,
baby.
like I didn't know I was making an
Oh,
appearance.
yeah, you made one, boo.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it really was.
They're doing good things in Aruba, okay?
But
Got some
no,
good food out there.
the food was good too.
That's why the women look like that.
Yeah, like I went to a Argentine steakhouse out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and it was the best steak I've had in my life, and like the best empanadas. They had this like sauteed broccoli and garlic,
Ooh,
and it was like all like seasoned, like even better than It's seasoned better than anything I've ever gotten at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But
I
everything
can
was
see
seasoned
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Everything was
Everything
full
was seasoned.
season.
Yeah, it's full. Okay, anyway, season's on full display. But my heart to heart this week is more so. I mean, thank God for that experience. Everything was cool. We flew to Miami, and then we flew from Miami to Aruba, and vice versa, coming back or whatever, right? And so, everything had been cool. Like all the legs of the flight had been cool until the very last leg of the flight, which was coming from Miami from Miami back to Dallas, right? I was already like a little bit irritated because I was sitting in the very, very back of the plane. I like to usually sit like by the wing.
Yeah.
That's like where I like to sit. Anyway.
By the wing.
Yeah, I like to sit by the wing. But I was in the very, very back. Like I was in
By
the
the
second.
thigh.
I was in the second to the last row. So I was by the lavatory. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, no.
About a laboratory.
Yeah. And
That shit don't seal off right.
yeah.
No, I know it don't.
And then, so there was this man that like, and I also had to like, this man was sitting on the end seat, so I had to get into the aisle. But as soon as this man stood up, then I knew that this was gonna be a long ass flight. It smelled like, somebody. It smelled like dog shit, like garnished in Parmesan cheese.
You hate it
And
when
like-
they start combining too. When they
Yeah,
really
it really
It
was.
out.
No, it really was. It was really, really bad. And like, it was bad when he stood up, but then when he sat down,
It got
Oh
worse.
God!
Woo!
That puff of smoke hit
yeah,
you.
like that momentum.
Yeah,
that
that momentum.
Right, that momentum. He sat down, and then it just, that shit, woo!
Took you out.
Took me out. I text Cam immediately. I was like, I don't even remember exactly what I said to Cam. I text Cam. I said, oh, no, I said, matter of fact, I'm going to read you the text. I take him. I said, this dude smells like Parmesan. And I put 3, like, sick face emojis, you know what I'm saying? And he really, really did. And then,
That's a long time to smell that.
yeah, 2.5 hours. Then, like, when he was, then he fell asleep, right? And instead of, like, leaning his head back on the headrest to, like, because, you can, like, adjust the headrest. You can actually, it's like kind of like a little
Like a
neck pillow.
nestle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can nestle in there. So instead of doing that, this nigga leaned forward, and it's like one of those planes where the back of every seat got a TV on or like a screen on it, so you can play games, watch movies, whatever. So he was like, he laid his head on the screen and fell asleep like that, right?
Hell no.
But while he was sleeping, he really I could tell this nigga hit rim in like 30 seconds, cause his head started turning like this, and then it was
No.
turning towards me, and he was snoring with his mouth open. When I smelled this nigga's breath,
You a lie. You a lie.
when I smelled it literally, like, it smelled like he went to Indianola, Mississippi for that ass eating bus and busting nuts party, and that was what in early
gargle,
August,
baby.
and haven't brushed since. I mean, this shit was like,
Y'all was
Man,
only two. It was
terrible.
two people.
Yeah, it
in
was
the seat only?
three. It was three, but it was just like it was literally like.
What was the other person doing?
They would sleep too, so they.
But it was somebody in between y'all.
Yeah, it was some. Yeah, it was somebody.
Bro, you should have just got up and like asked him to move. So that at least he had to wake up to close his mouth.
Yeah, and so anyway, but like it was like that the whole trip. So I'm back there, nigga. I'm just back there tight.
Pissed.
You know, yeah, I'm back there fuming. I can't sleep because it's literally, and it was so strong that it never went away. Like I didn't even go nose blind to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's when it's the
whole
worst.
flight. So shout out to all y'all niggas that get on planes with that bullshit. Fuck y'all, man.
No,
like, that
that's
shit,
for
like,
real.
I
That's
just
fucked
feel
up.
like you don't have to smell like, and you know I don't like no neutral smelling person. I don't like no sterile shit. I like you to smell like something.
And you
but
real sensitive to smells.
I really am. So, and then even beyond that, it's just like, you don't have to necessarily come in there smelling good. I would prefer that, but you don't have to do that. But you ain't got to come in there smelling like that.
No,
Like,
I
you
feel
can't
so
go. You can't get
like-
on the plane smell like ass.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, it's other people. We already up in the air in the motherfucking metal suppository.
And I
flying
got
across
that
the
bad.
country.
I don't want to make no mistakes. There ain't no racial profiling, but sometimes I just seeing somebody come down the aisle like this nigga just look real annoying. Please don't let this nigga be sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Or like I
Right.
heard this nigga talking out in the lobby like, please don't let this motherfucker be next to me. Please.
I already I get anxiety on planes, so I don't want nobody to sit next to me at
No,
all.
it's the truth.
And please don't fucking talk to me.
The
Don't
best-
say shit.
the best thing
I'm
is a
putting my
big-
headphones in. Leave me alone.
The best thing is a whole family though that's speaking another language. That
Oh,
can't
that's
talk
ano-
to you.
that's- wait,
can't talk
that's
to your
another
ass.
thing.
Being nestled right in the middle of them. That's what I love.
That's another thing. There was another thing on this flight that also irritated me. There was a family behind me. They had like 4 or 5 kids with them. Them some badass kids. You know what I'm saying?
Aye.
But especially little Angelique. Now I know you're not listening to this.
And you
you're
know
not-
her name already,
I
too,
know
so-
you're not
But
listening to this.
Angelique.
I know you're not listening to this, so it don't even matter. I ain't dropped no last name. Yeah, there's a lot of
Angelique
Angeliques out there.
Jenkins, you need your ass whooped a
Angelique.
little bit.
Angelique was like,
Angelique.
first of all, her dad was like telling her like when she first got on the plane, he was telling her like she was playing on her phone and he was telling her like to get buckled up and put her stuff under the seat, just basically getting ready. She yelling at him about why she don't want to get off her phone, right? I'm guessing this little girl like 8 or 9. So she old enough to know better.
Right.
And she was punking this nigga the whole flight.
Get that throat chopped.
Yeah. So then
Listen.
at the very end of the flight though, this what made me
Judo.
want to turn around and put it in Angelique life. When we landed, we were sitting on the tarmac for a while. There was a little bit of a delay because there was another international flight and somebody had like a health emergency. So it was a little bit of a delay. So we sitting there and he was telling her like, you know what I mean, like to get ready because we're gonna be getting off the plane soon. She just like in her own world. Everybody else is kind of like, you know, just getting situated or whatever. But he was like, pay attention. You're not paying attention on your phone. He finally snatched her phone, right? She literally, this little girl looked at her dad and said, if you don't give me my phone back right now, I'm going to scream. And this nigga gave her back her phone.
Bruh.
Oh, that
So then I was really
that little
annoyed.
heifer was about to scream.
Right.
She
Yo,
nigga like, we getting to Orlando tonight. Okay.
I was like legit, like that shit was annoying me because she
Oh,
was really just
God.
talking back to him the whole flight. The rest of the kids was, you know, complying. But Angelique wasn't having it. So shout out to Angelique. She run that shit. And her dad,
The
like,
fact that you know her name,
yeah,
that's how
because
I
I
know
heard
was
it like
bad.
15 times.
That's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. You had to. Oh God, Angela.
It wasn't like a one or
Look at
two
my
thing.
fist.
It
Y'all
wasn't
know
two
when I get around
times.
Yeah.
badass kids, my damn fist start balling up on them. Now I ain't struck nobody else's child, but my fist be balling up by his damn
Yeah,
self.
me
What move
too.
was that? Fist balled up by his damn self. No, Angelique.
Yeah. I really want
Angelique.
Angelique needed like she needed to be like she did. I'm just saying he needed to whip her ass.
And I was about to say, when
Because she
Angelique
was also
screamed.
embarrassing him. I don't know if he felt embarrassed, but I was embarrassed for him.
Well,
No,
when
she
Angelique
let him-
scream and they mess around, drag
That's
ass off
what's
the
gonna be
plane,
embarrassing.
go on, let her ass sit up there in the room for a couple more days.
Shit, that's what I would like. If you scream if you want to, TSA gonna politely handcuff your ass.
But that's
Right.
a conversation he ain't ever had with Angelique before. Because
Obviously.
Angelique Big Butt been screaming in a all up in a grocery
You
store,
know
the
what?
movie theater.
One more, man. It was see. It's only on the way back. Also, Aruba has the worst like custom and TSA process of any airport I've ever been to in my life, and I've been to a lot of them.
I'm gonna be bad though.
Nah, it was like real bad. We had to show our passports like 3 or 4 times, and we had to go through TSA like 2 times.
But you know what? Sometimes I be going to places and be like, who in the hell does America think they are? Who in the hell? I mean, like some of the easiest, or some of the customs that I've gone through just really breeze through.
Yeah.
I think nigga got a Uzi on me, okay? Y'all nigga didn't pat a nigga down. I ain't go through nothing. I went through some grass shades.
right.
But then it's also anyway. I don't even. That's a whole nother story. I'll tell
I
you about
see.
that
Good
later.
Lord, your brother, you just got back. Your blood pressure sky high. So Angelique
All
All
ass.
right, let's move on. Man, Angelique got me fucked up, man. I really and her daddy too. I was
didn't even
mad
say
at
nothing to
Angelique.
me.
And I will
Man.
say, I'm a very good person to
And
sit
she
next
kicked
to on
my
a
seat
plane.
a couple times too.
No, Angelique would have copped them hands because you ain't gonna sit up here abusing me. They see how you do your daddy black ass. So
Yeah.
What do you
No,
have
they
to say?
wasn't black.
I know they wasn't.
No,
okay,
they wasn't
Angelique would have been snatching that lavatory.
with the swiftness.
Oh, you should have asked me if you want to switch seats with you. Be like, I got just a prize for Angelique. Little badass.
You can
Sit
sit
over
next to
with
this
right,
man.
over there with Mr. Stinkyman.
Right, yeah.
That's what happens when your badge is sitting next to Mr. Stinkyman. Come get you.
That's how you feel. Angelique.
Angelique.
I was mad at her. Anyway, all right, let's move
y'all got
over.
to do better, okay? That's what I say. As a good passenger, like, I'm not trying to go above and beyond. I just ain't irritating as fuck.
Right.
I stay in my own spot.
Right.
I'm gonna mind my own
I
business.
showered this morning.
Right.
Brush these teeth if it's an early flight.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like, even pop an Altoid. Like, at the end of the day, even if you're
Right.
saying something even if you're telling the flight attendant you want a ginger ale, ain't nobody trying to catch that 5 a.m. breath.
Right.
Pop you a little mint, get your little gum to
And
it, because you're in close proximities. And that's like the
yeah.
only
And
place
it's
you
no
really like
excuse
that.
for your breath to stink first thing in the morning
No,
either. Why
no.
your breath stink
Yeah,
in the
you
morning?
gotta
Like, this is
knock
the
that
best
out.
you can do. That means it's
fresh off
downhill.
a brush.
Bro, it's downhill from there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
you start
no,
off at the best
absolutely.
point. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
But that's how you
And
gotta
it is. That's
start
just the
with a
closest,
brush.
strangest proximity you have to be to a stranger. Like,
Right.
there's only so many times we just on a bus throughout our life. It's the weirdest thing that people don't think they need to spruce up a little. You know what I mean?
I really want to whoop. I want to whoop. I want to whoop Funky Man ass. I want to whoop
Funky
Angelique
Man.
Daddy ass, and I really want to whoop Angelique ass too. So 3 people on there.
One
It
gotta
was
go.
about the
One
break.
gotta go. Angelique.
A special edition.
No,
All
for
right.
ass whooping. For ass whooping, no. You
Oh,
can't. You
shit.
can't whoop somebody's ass.
Okay, well, Angelique
Angelique
gotta go because Angelique is a minor, and Angelique
Shit.
Daddy shouldn't let. No, Angelique Daddy
Shit.
shouldn't let her get away with that shit.
Fuck that. The daddy can go.
I'm whooping that
No.
stanky nigga ass.
No.
The stanky
Spank
nigga
it
ass
up.
No.
And Angelique
Wait.
getting her ass
One's
whooped
gotta
too.
go. I thought you meant one's gotta go was the one.
The
Like,
one you can't whoop their ass.
Angelique, I can't whoop her ass.
Shit.
Nah, she gotta get that.
I'm still
she gotta
saying
get that
Mr.
work.
Stinky Man.
Oh, that
going.
mean I'm dealing with the other two?
Yeah.
Oh, the Stinky Man gotta go.
Nah, the daddy can go.
Okay, we wait.
All right, yeah, let's go. Okay.
The daddy can go. I'm gonna
Shit.
let him make it because I'm gonna whoop her ass for him. And then the Stinky Man, he gotta get that
I
work
told you it wasn't
regardless.
black. You going to jail.
It don't-
Hands gonna
this
be
is
so
this is
Gonna get
not
on
real.
you.
All right, you
It's
just saying what
hypothetical.
would
This
happen.
is hypothetical.
All right, y'all. Let's move over and shoot the shit with our listeners. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter on the show. Our first letter today comes from Tasia, and it's titled "Recently Divorced." Tasia said, "My ex-husband and I were together for 11 years and married for 6. We have a 9 and a 7-year-old. We were separated the last year and finalized everything here recently. My question is, how long do you think is appropriate to wait before dating again? My friends all say give myself some time and just focus on myself and my kids. I feel like I could start dating as soon as it was finalized. What are your thoughts, Tasia?"
I think it depends on how you feel about it, honestly. I mean, it sounds like if you want to do it, I don't know. Like, people's timelines are just different, you know what I mean? I think
Right.
people generally say, like, a couple weeks is a little bit short, but you never know what situation it is. Maybe she's been mentally out for a long time. Maybe he did something to her that made her check out years ago, you know what I mean?
she said,
and she ready to get back out there.
My thing is, she said they were separated
That's
for
what I
a
was just
year.
about to say, yeah.
So I feel like, those papers signed, like, if you want to date right now, go ahead. Like,
Yeah.
if y'all been separated for a year, you ain't been dating somebody for a year.
Exactly.
So you basically been single.
Yeah, I would
So-
probably have given you that advice when you first got separated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when you first got separated, like maybe you need some time. But I agree with Crystal. Like if you feel like you're ready to get back in the saddle and you trying to, figure out like see what it's looking like out there. I don't think now's too soon if you enjoy it. And you can just take it slow and make sure you just get to know a person first so you don't rush into anything too serious too quick.
Right.
And I think after a certain age, too, I mean, and again, I don't have any children. And I actually heard, of all people, Steve Harvey giving this advice about even people meeting your kids. And I'm not talking about, like, staying, I know. But I'm not saying, like, letting them, like, necessarily stay alone with your kids or spend time with your kids. But I also think that if you're at an age where you're hopefully responsible-minded enough to start dating somebody that is safe enough for you to be with. Like, I think it's okay for them to, like, when they come pick you up, meet the kids and be like, oh, yeah, this is how I'm going out with, 9 or whatever. It don't mean they're about to be their daddy, but it's still something that they can get used to. Maybe you're going to mingle. Maybe you're going to have friends, you know what I mean? And it's not like a blatant thing. You're letting them all in their business. But you can let them meet your friend that's about to take you out to dinner.
Right.
And maybe that won't make you feel so guilty about it because you're not, like, trying to sneak
Sneak
behind your back.
around.
You're
Right,
just
right,
doing
right,
something that's, like, your self-care.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
but I don't have kids, so.
Right. And so, like I
Right.
said, but it's that exposure and then, just thinking like, I don't know. I think that the first thought is, though, like, this is going to be my husband. This may be their dad, so I want to wait on it or whatever. But
Right.
maybe it's not the case. Maybe you're just hanging out with somebody, you know what I mean? And like I said, and I'm not saying leave them alone with them. I'm not saying even necessarily let them join you. But I'm saying if he comes picks you up, let him meet the kids real quick. Why not?
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And maybe that might even help establish what it is for the ex. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
That's dope.
I mean, I think that's fine. I think you just shouldn't be like, oh, this is my boyfriend. You should be like,
Yeah.
oh, my friend is coming.
Right, or
to-
I'm going out,
Yeah.
we hang out with a friend, and this is
Yeah.
him. This is whatever, Mike, and nice to meet him.
I'm going to hang out with Mike. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right, well, Tasia, let us know what you end up deciding to do, and good luck out there. And hopefully everything is cool, and y'all just can be some good. Y'all can co-parent together well, and that y'all are both happy.
Yeah, and the advice is what you want to do. Keep.
Right.
I mean, you hopefully
Facts.
it goes without saying you're keeping your kids safe. You're keeping your kids first. But yeah, girl, you gotta take care of yourself. And at the end of the day, that nigga gonna say start dating never. So
that nigga probably been dating.
Right.
Like,
Hey,
if we
That
And
might be
still
why they were separated.
right, and
Right,
still
that
finna
nigga-
tell
Like,
you ain't
yeah.
never supposed to do it. You know what I mean? They try to bring all type of bullshit about kids over here. This and that. Nah, nigga. Nah, they gonna
Yeah,
be
as
with
soon
you
as
then.
that
Come keep
separation
them so I
got
get on.
filed, that nigga was like, shit, fuck this.
Right.
I'm
No,
on
and
these
that's the
hoes.
niggas thinking. So, girl, you
Yeah.
alright?
I mean, if you waited a year for separation, you waited long enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Really too long. That's a long time.
Okay, our next letter is from Anonymous, and it just says, I feel weird about this shit. It says, good day, family. I've been with my boyfriend for about a year now. I had not met his family until recently because they live out of state. We just got back from seeing them this past week. The one thing they did that was weird to me was that he kisses his mom and all of his aunts on the mouth. I saw that shit, and in my mind, I was like, damn it, I knew this nigga was too good to be true. He had never done anything that was alarming until this crazy ass shit. Don't get me wrong. I think it's wonderful to show affection towards your family. My family is very loving. But this mouth kissing had me feeling weird. It wasn't like a kiss with tongue, but I didn't like the kissing on the mouth in general, and it was like 2 to 3 seconds each. That's a long time to be kissing your mama and them. Anyway, do y'all think this is weird? I can't shake it. Every time he has kissed me since we got back, I feel like he is seeing himself kissing his mama. Oh, wait, I feel like he is seeing himself kissing his mama in a moo-moo. Thank you for your conversation about this, Anonymous.
Okay, girl.
So she not saying...
Way in that outfit. But thank you. You know we like a visual. Okay, because we was going to make it up anyway.
Right. I mean, it ain't like he's saying that she's saying they making out, but that is a long time. Like I know, I mean, you know, kiss your mama on the mouth or something. I mean, I don't do that, but 2 to 3 seconds, like count.
That's a long time.
But what if you like,
1, 2.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
But why so much?
Mississippi too.
That's
No,
what
that's
you-
a long time.
That's a long time. That's what you do to your that's people do to
Are
their
they shots
babies.
on the mouth? Or
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was thinking.
People
Like,
do that to their
I see
babies or
people
whatever,
kiss
but-
their kids in the mouth when they like babies, but I think once you get to like, I mean, maybe like start going to school, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, you know.
I
And
mean,
even
Will
now,
you
even-
know, Will Smith kisses his kids on the mouth.
Yeah,
but
no, even with your boo though, I mean, at this point, you either giving a peck or you in a deep full embrace, right? It ain't no,
right.
It ain't no
in between.
It ain't no
But-
5-second smooch.
but y'all think it's weird?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's weird, but not like.
That being said, okay.
It's weird, but it's not like if I saw it, I wouldn't be like, oh, something wrong with that. It's just like that's some shit my family don't
Right.
do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
but
sorry.
like it's not just like a what the fuck type of thing, but it's like a
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
it's more just like a
That's a long time.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a it's not like a what the
Wouldn't
fuck,
you
but
be?
it's like
It wouldn't be jarring to you a little bit?
No, I think it'll be like
That's
you
the
know?
only way you can describe
yeah,
it. Yeah.
just
Good sugar, ain't it?
It
you
was
know.
getting good to you.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, what the fuck? Like I
Right.
wouldn't think like that, but I would be just a little bit like a half a step back.
You know, it's
You
some
know?
it's some bird people out here gender not don't even matter. They'll be ready to fight the person parent because they
Right,
jealous. You know,
right.
It's so
No,
jealous
right.
they ready to square up on their mama.
No, seriously. 'Cause you're doing too
Or
much.
a dude be trying to square up on old girl daddy because he like, no, don't nobody kiss her like that. But anyway, what
Right.
you think? What was your point gonna be, Krista?
I don't know. Okay, like, and I will say I have like a very affectionate family. Like my mama, you ain't gonna walk past her without her touching you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, like, and it sometimes it might be a kiss on the face. It's always gonna be a hug. It's gonna be at least a touch. But she gonna try to get you. I mean, me anyway. She gonna try to get you to sit on her lap. She gonna try to get you to let her rock you. I mean, that might be a little strange, folks. You know, but I'm her child.
Right.
But you know what? Even with that, I'm like, even the side look, or not even side look, but the feeling that I get when I hear this, I've heard somebody say that like they don't hug, they don't say I love you to their families. Like I'm like, so even if you ain't seen your family all year, you don't walk in and give your mom a hug. This is a specific
Right.
question I asked, and they're like, no, like
See, that's-
no.
that's kinda
like,
strange to me. That's
to
strange.
me,
That's
that gives
strange
me the
to
same
me.
face though. That gives
To
like,
me, that's almost worse.
yeah, it is.
That's almost worse.
It
Right,
is
Yeah,
worse.
you rather a
So
little bit
that's-
more than nothing at
Right,
all.
then
Right,
nothing at all.
right.
Like that shit is strange. And I mean, I asked twice to make sure. I'm like, so you ain't seen your mama since Thanksgiving.
Does his family
It's
live
like-
in Arkansas?
No,
Because you know that's where they do all
yeah,
that.
and you don't even want to go there if that's not what it is. But that's what I mean. Like that other extreme of no contact at all.
That's
is,
worse.
Is weirder and grosser to me than this
Right, I
story
agree.
is.
Cause even this, like she was saying, like he too good to be true. That's probably why, cause he grew up in a loving environment.
But I think it's I think probably what and I think that's and that's fine. But I think it probably would have been fine with just the mama. But then when he went around and hit all the aunties,
but no, you think about though, those are her sisters. You know what I mean? And so if they're all about the same age, when she had a baby, they had a baby.
Right.
My sister have a baby. I'm pulling it out too. Okay.
Right.
And I mean, there's no saying how our relationship will be. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, if they've been doing that since he was a baby, your parents, you know, they might just still look at him the same way. That's what I'm saying. There's just so many. And if she's just not used to it, yeah, sure, she came from a loving family, but there's families that, I mean, some people think it's weird just to kiss your family on the mouth. You know what I mean?
Right. Just
and
in general.
I mean, and it's happened. That's like a common, even father-daughter thing. A lot of people don't like it when males kiss their sons on the mouth when they're little. A lot of people don't like that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that when they little. When they, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
even
I don't
now,
see
like
nothing
when
wrong
I
with
hug
that.
my dad, he'll kiss me on my cheek
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't
think
see
that's
nothing
weird.
wrong
I don't
with
think
that.
that's weird.
At
No, I
all.
don't
But
think
some
that's
people,
weird.
they don't do that.
Right. No, I
Like-
don't think that's weird.
And even now, like, I mean, I know when I was little, I kissed my dad right on the mouth, okay?
Yeah.
When I was little. And now I kiss him pretty close to the mouth. I was about to say, if it land every now and again, oh well.
Right.
But I mean, you know, it's just,
But
it
you
is.
just give him like, it's
Right,
a pet.
yeah, it's a
but
pet,
you ain't
right.
even like,
No,
I
it's not
just
like a
wondered
2
if they was like,
seconds.
right, where
Right.
they lean, because that sounds like
No.
you might lean in a little bit.
But
when
that's
it's
what I'm
like 2
saying.
seconds.
But I'm still saying that could be a womanly extreme. Like, let's say if he got 5 aunties, you know what I mean, that's all super close sisters, and he just going through the line, got to speak to everybody. Maybe they are hitting him with a, that's my baby.
And you know what? And think about
that's my baby.
You know how some people are like super. Okay, Ain't
By
Teresa.
the time you get to the fourth one, everybody's trying to outdo each other. The fifth
His
one,
girlfriend over there like, bitch.
the fifth one that dipped his ass.
Right. to top it off. But you know, I was thinking
Oh,
that.
that's ain't his baby.
But I was just thinking, right. But I was just thinking, like, and you know, some girls, not some girls, some people, so that had nothing to do with, some people are germaphobes.
Right.
So,
Right.
like, they feel like, you know, like if you didn't kiss, like, even if you're in acting or something, you kiss somebody else, you don't, like, you can't kiss me till you didn't did X, Y, and Z. He done
Right.
slob down the whole family.
Okay,
Right.
he ain't slobbing them down. He's gonna get a little spit
This
on.
nigga done spent 2 minutes
Yeah,
kissing.
but that's a lot of different. That's
Shut
a lot
up,
of different,
combined.
That's a lot of,
Fine. That nigga
that's a lot of
collectively
shit
2
mixing
minutes
around.
kissing.
Yeah,
And that's a long time.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean,
She done left dinner feeling like she got cheated on.
right. Hey, these skeezers.
Hit every one of them hoes.
Gut bucket skeezers. Y'all some
I don't look like his
Ranks.
family because they
you gotta call them the
nasty.
old ones, right? Get some
old
floozies.
Right.
You hussies.
Right. Harlots.
Right. Old heifer.
Yeah, so I think it's all relative to probably what you're used to, the
Right.
extremes you can take. Like, I personally don't think that I would. I mean, I don't think that I would probably see anything wrong with it. Me personally, I can see how it might be strange to somebody, but like I said, it's way more extreme. Somebody coming in that don't ever say I love. Like, oh my gosh, like before we get off the phone, we say I love you so damn much. It's
Right.
ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, like I love it, but it's like. Some people, now that I've talked to a couple people that don't do that, yeah, them niggas is
That
weird.
shit sound weird.
That shit is weird as fuck. Watch
Yeah.
out, some serial killers.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's the weirdest thing that can happen, but it is a little bit like, I definitely would notice.
And the thing about
But I
it is,
don't think
girl,
I
you
would
gonna
say
have,
nothing,
but
though.
you're gonna have to choose because you damn sure can't say nothing about it, baby. Because so you either gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
like
he
it or
just
love
gonna be
it.
like, I mean, what? This is my mom.
Exactly,
My aunt.
that's exactly-
Like,
he's
'cause
got-
to him, that's normal.
And he's gonna make you feel weird about it. He's gonna make
Yeah.
you feel weird. Like, why wouldn't I kiss my aunt and my mama? Like
Yeah.
you being weird. So girl, I would let it go.
All right, well, let us know how everything
Make sure
goes.
you getting your
with
sugar in now
Right.
before you get there, girl. Because he gonna be fresh
Right.
out. That pot gonna be empty when he leave.
Like, damn, I ain't got nothing left in me.
Right, lips dry, chapped.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he got getting another woman lipstick on your shit.
Ooh, you know he probably got a face full of Mac.
Right,
Okay?
right. You know, ain't he wear that slam red?
That slam red.
Slam. That old school red
Got that
slam.
Clinique,
dog.
that L'Oreal, that Revlon, that L'Oreal.
That lip smacker for the
Yeah.
broke one. Okay.
For the broke one. It is one broke one.
Right.
Yeah, we done gave this nigga
And
5
what about
annies,
what about-
6 kisses
What
total.
about your crackhead? Ain't he? Okay.
Yeah, she
That's-
wants some
that's-
too.
that's right,
she
that's
just came
done.
from hitting the pipe.
Right.
Right, you try to skip and go to
I
the
done failed
bathroom.
the- I done failed the drug test at work because you didn't pass on residue, in the crack pipe.
You trying to skip and run to the bathroom real fast. Oh, no. Well, ain't the best you sucking them guns.
Hold him down,
Oh,
baby.
no.
Let mama. Now listen, when you lose your teeth, you lose your sugar. That just get a little too nasty because you can't help but it get too juicy when you ain't got no teeth in there as a filter. You know what I'm saying?
You lose
There's
your
some saliva
teeth, you
coming
don't
with
need
that.
no more
hell
sugar.
No, yeah.
You done overdid your
It's
sugar.
an automatic slow down, right. Hold him down.
I think that's fair. Now, that I think is
No
fair.
teeth,
Tell
no
them
sugar.
that.
No teeth, no sugar. Yeah. And if she don't eat so much sugar, maybe she'll keep her teeth. So, all right. Anyway,
That part.
All right,
teeth,
if you
no
would like,
sugar.
if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter on the show. And we're going to move over into our next segment, which is What's Poppin'.
Y'all hit your cues now.
No, I'll be saying section.
Yeah, you do. Hit your cues now. Because I started doing it. Hit your cues now.
What's poppin'?
Hit your cues.
What's poppin'?
All right.
Jamming on the one.
Right on cue.
What's pop? Okay, so y'all just gonna roast me about this cute thing the whole damn show?
That sounds funny.
Listen, she said get on cue. I just tried to get on cue. That's it.
Choir.
I just tried to do my part.
What's poppin'? All right.
You showed it.
Today on What's Poppin', y'all, we got a few things to talk about, but let's get through it. The first thing we're going to talk about is Kanye West has come out and said he's confirmed that his new album is going to drop on September 27th, and it's called Jesus is King.
All right. So he is doing a gospel album, basically. All right, Glenn, where you at? Where you smirk at?
He got 12 songs. It looks like it's Glade, Garden, Salah, God Is, Baptized, Sierra Canyon, Hands On, Wake the Dead, Water, Through the Valley, Sunday, and Sweet Jesus. He closing it with Sweet Jesus.
But you saw Chris Tucker. Y'all saw the picture of him and Chris Tucker suited and booted. Chris Tucker had his fresh Bible out. Baby, that baby had the pastor Bible out with a baby, I mean not a baby blue, but a navy blue suit. I'm like, okay, nigga. But let me tell you, black folks like, we going to church or not?
Is he gonna cuss on this album? Because
Snoop, he's not cussing on Sunday service.
I don't think Snoop cussed on that. What was it? Gospel of Love.
I mean, it's cool for him to do the album, but I'm still not feeling the church. Like that's just me. If other people want to go right ahead. I'm still not. I mean, I feel ain't healed in general, so I ain't really even feeling Kanye right now. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
on top of
the
all
choir
of this
does
shit,
sound good.
Right.
I rock with that. I think they sound, they sound dope. Like there's no denying that.
At the end of the day, we've already heard the album. He's obviously been recording it.
I think that's what this whole thing has been.
So he gonna be doing all them remixes and stuff?
I don't know if he's doing all the remixes. I'm saying maybe he's doing the remix for fun, like you would play around the studio. I'm saying, judging from what we know Kanye's creative process is a full musical experience. But I guarantee some of that stuff he's recording. Why wouldn't he with that badass fucking choir? With his, like,
I bet you he's gonna do it.
I want him to record it in the studio though. I don't want it to take the live recording.
No, he might be. It might be. But I also think it's gonna be dope. I mean, not dope. I also think he has probably been recording a lot of like this footage.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna do a little documentary or something like inside his thought process.
It may be dropping on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
But it started. But like all the Sunday service started just long ago enough for it to be an album,
right?
That it could be an album, and we don't.
It's been like what, maybe about what?
I mean, it's
5
been like
months?
a year.
Yeah,
it's almost been like a year.
Yeah,
It started a while ago.
Yeah,
okay.
but it's also like he never came out and explained exactly what he was doing.
Right.
He just started doing it consistently. Now he's kind of trying to tour with it. So all this stuff,
like it's starting to pick up a lot of steam now. But he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah,
though.
so that just equates, and people even seeing it, and it comes to their city. Like he's gonna be able to easily have a concert with this album because he's already started kind of taking that Sunday service to different places. You know
y'all
what I mean?
going to the concert?
I would do the concert.
I'm still not going.
I just got. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe this album. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to get back in good and Kanye good graces. Maybe if he came out and said, I don't know what the fuck, y'all. My bad. Something. I don't know. But that's not gonna happen.
He never really addressed that.
That's not gonna happen, right? But I just never. That's definitely. I don't think it will neither. It's just that it just left a bad taste in my mouth.
He may address it in the music though.
He might. I just haven't seen it for him since that. Like. Not like that.
And his
I mean,
way,
I still recognize he's a genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But he felt like I feel like to me, he feels like I feel like he feels like he's addressed it. As in, like,
Probably.
He's like, you know what I mean? Because he's already come out and said, like, okay, well, y'all can feel however you want to, but, you know, whatever his vision of it is that he's about love. So that's why he feels like he's embraced this man or whatever, you know, this whole situation. It's a bad situation. He thinks he's the one that can turn it around or whatever. So he has addressed it. He just hasn't apologized like
and
we
even
wanted
doubling
to.
down on that slavery shit though and coming back and saying like, I'm sorry, I meant like it's a state of mind. But either way it goes, Kanye, you ain't making this argument no better, bro.
Yeah.
Like this argument,
no.
So I'm saying like, especially in that one, he definitely has addressed the Trump stuff though. You're right. He addressed the MAGA hat and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that don't like
he hasn't apologized, which is what you want.
Yeah, but even like what he said, like I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That like, why do you feel like you can be the one to change it and where to change it? You know what I'm saying? If anything, Kim like helping people get out of jail and stuff, but I mean, I don't think she ain't going to put on the MAGA hat and shit. You know what I'm saying? She was telling him not to do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the Kardashians have historically not had a good relationship with him anyway. So, I mean, he said real bad shit about like Khloe and anyway, okay, so Kanye got an album coming out. We can go down there, wrap it up. All right, next up on What's Poppin', y'all, we're going to talk about Beyoncé. Beyonce was nominated for 6 Emmys for Homecoming, and she took home 0. She got shut out completely.
Damn.
So the critically acclaimed Netflix documentary also received it received nods in 5 other. Okay, I'm just reading around. Anyway, 6 nominations, no wins, and so of course like Twitter was mad. A lot of people had like a lot of different things to say about Beyonce not winning any. And I mean, to be honest, she did deserve an Emmy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a really good piece of, I don't know, call it art. Like, it's like more than art.
And
like,
they gave James Corden Carpool Karaoke Emmy over Homecoming.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
even know
And
what
I love that
is.
show, though. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted. It is a good show, but it is not even close to the artistic quality. It's
And that's
a fun
the talk show
It's a game
segment.
show.
Right. And I feel like he's gonna keep doing that, so they could have gave it to him another year. But Homecoming ain't gonna even be eligible next year.
Well, okay, we get it. It's too black, but God
it
bless.
is
That's
too
wild.
black.
Yeah, but God bless Beyonce because
She always
at the
be
end
getting
of-
hold on low key.
No, but not even that. Obviously, she doesn't care about it. It's not
Yeah.
stopping her
Right.
star power. It's not
Right.
stopping. And
And,
whether or
I
not
think ultimately she didn't do it for all that.
exactly, and she's so smart that she went on and made her money with Netflix. She don't need.
Right.
She doesn't need any more recognition. We can never recognize Beyonce for another thing in life. She's set. Okay,
Right.
so I mean, at the end of the day, this is just. I feel like this will just only fuel her to continue to do things that expose our culture for the
Right.
beauty that it is. Because at the end, the recognition clearly doesn't fucking matter. That's a joke.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
a joke. Nobody's
Right.
gonna take. Nobody takes that seriously,
Yeah. And when I say,
and that's
you know,
everybody included.
and
It's
when I
fucking
say-
Beyonce.
Right.
When I say she always be getting what I really mean is that like Beyonce, clearly like has like I think she has like the second most Grammys out of anybody. There's like I forget the lady's name. She got like 2 Grammys more than Beyonce. It's either 1 or 2 more than Beyonce, right? And like, but Beyonce like has never gotten album of the year, which is the big Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's had nights where she took on 5 Grammys, 4 Grammys, 3 Grammys, 2, 1, whatever. But like Taylor Swift has won 2 of those. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Adele's won 2 of those. Beck beat her. They beat her for Lemonade. It's just that she gets hold. And so even like with the Emmys, it's like just another lane of her doing something like really artistic and just not getting. So yeah, does she get recognition? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like Krista's 100% correct. She gets recognition. She don't need the awards. They don't matter. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like she don't deserve them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
That's true.
But
But I
and
think
that-
ultimately, like, that's the reason why she did Homecoming. You know what I'm saying? She knows the like platform that she has and so many people watching. It's like it's not about I'm doing this to win this award. It's about I'm doing this so we can, like Chris
can
was
get
saying,
to
I can
see.
expose the culture of where we come from and like what it's like being black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the real reason why she's doing it.
And
Yeah.
she's always been like our Texas girl, you know what I
Right.
mean? But she, I mean, this.
Yeah,
it
she's
is-
always rep Houston.
But it's been this last like 7-8 years that she's really like been like, I'm finna be a black woman and this is
Right.
what y'all finna take.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter even with her hair, her makeup, her clothing style, the things that she chooses to accent in her videos. Like she in a direction where a lot of people have gone completely glam. She has gone.
Right.
She's gone cultural pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Beyonce kind of
it's-
glammed
and-
down a little
yeah,
bit.
no,
Like,
big time.
Yeah.
She's glammed down. No,
Yeah.
big time. You know what I mean? That is. And so it doesn't matter. We're lucky to have her actually, and it just shows that there's another level that's still trying to like underline, say something like, we know you can't send her to Beyonce, but it's still somebody that's just like, oh, I got this one little thing on her, but you don't have it on her.
Right.
Yeah.
So know that.
All right. All right. Well, shout out to Beyonce, and you won already, so it don't even matter. Okay. And then also while we're talking about the Carters, let's talk about Rock Nation, who recently signed Megan Thee Stallion to a management deal,
Nice.
which is a
nice.
big deal. I
Before we
mean.
leave Beyonce, the Lion King stuff is coming. tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Okay, yeah. Back to real quick on Beyonce. Beyonce's making of her Lion King album. What was it called? The Spirit.
Was it The Gift?
The Gift, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, The Gift. Anyway, and it has Spirit on there. But the making of that album, like she's gonna show herself working with all these other artists, just the whole process of creating that album, which like I don't know if people know this, but that's a slept on album because the album go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
have you heard it?
No.
You
But the
haven't?
idea,
I plan to.
and
but
I
just
think
never
and I
got
think
to
this is going to be the perfect bridge for it because it was just Beyonce is so much star power, and then that Lion King movie coming out was so much star power
Right.
that you couldn't even almost. And it doesn't even seem like she tried to make you separate that she put this bomb ass music in it,
No,
and
like,
so
it's
now
lit.
people
And you
can
like-
kind
and you like that island vibe reggae, African
so
beat,
now
yeah.
people can kind of pull from that. I think separately now that the movie's kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she contributed so much more than just voice.
Nah,
you
that
know?
shit is, bro. Like the production is crazy. It's lots of Anyway, it's lit.
Okay, sorry,
So
yeah.
tomorrow night on ABC.
So again, you can keep your little medal, whatever it is.
Right. Or
Right.
Tuesday night if you listen to this,
Little heavy
depending on when you
trophy.
listen to it. Tuesday night, which is the 17th. That's tomorrow. Yeah, Tuesday night on ABC. Beyonce is the making of The Gift. But yeah, back to Megan Thee Stallion. I think that's really dope. Megan Thee Stallion out here winning. It has been a hot girl summer for her, you know?
She been winning.
Yeah, she really has.
In every aspect.
And they've been, you know how people been saying, like, you know, just jokingly, like, man, that's minus 500 points for the hot boys. That's minus, 2,000 points for the hot girls, 2,000 points for the hot boys. So, like, but one person that ain't been taking no L's this summer is Megan Thee Stallion.
No, at all.
She has
not been taking no L's
She's
at
not been
all.
taking no L's, and she stayed. And, you know, like, really, to be honest, I actually have a lot of respect for her because she handled the passing of her mother so gracefully in the public, bro. In the spotlight, because it was really at the point when
when everything was starting to pop.
Right. This like really when she was just really starting to become a name that everybody started to know who she was, and she was also going through like the worst time ever. You know what I'm saying? And so,
and I'm not gonna lie, I do not know. I don't know how she's doing this. Okay. But she has cracked the code. And I'm like, just in my own mind, I'm thinking it has to be a combination of her, like maybe being a college student, her having like that experience with her mother. That's a common experience people can share too. But like somehow it's just like she is not doing anything different from what, as far as like lyrically, I mean, she's a great rapper, but aside from what Cardi and even Nicki Minaj are doing, but nobody really talks about her being overly sexual. Like even the City Girls, like she's basically an altar girl. Like, don't nobody have it. Like, she got a halo around her head, but she doing the same twerking. She talk about, I mean, she talks about the same content, but don't nobody ever talk about her like, she nasty. She's saying too much. She doing too much. She's just like
I think she's very nasty, but I don't think of it in a bad way, though.
She's such a sweet girl, and that's just how and even Cardi being a stripper, like, she still got a little bit, like, people liked her, but there was still that crowd that was like, she still is that stripper. She still got that, that side of her. And it doesn't matter. You choose how it is. But I just don't hear nobody talking bad about Megan Thee Stallion. I haven't heard one person say anything bad about her.
Yeah, I don't
Not
either.
one.
But I think it's because, like Cardi, she just being herself. Mm-hmm. When you stay genuine to who you are, like, that's when you get successful.
And she be talking crazy. There was what's it called, a show host, like a British guy that was making her break down Big Old Freak, like break down the words from Cardi, and she was just blushing. She's like, he was like, okay, now what is a big booty, big old freak? Like, that's what she had to explain to him what a stallion was, and she was just so sweet and cute.
Nah, yeah, she seemed like a real one.
Yeah,
she really
no,
does.
she definitely is. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what that's gonna look like for her, because that's a big move.
No,
that's a real big move.
Like, whatever you thought she was gonna be on, she about to be on another level.
That was actually the biggest. This is the biggest move she's made so far.
Definitely
aligning herself with that.
That's gonna take her like so much further than anything else she's done so far.
Mm-hmm. Like there are some people signed to Rock Nation that you don't hear from as much, but the people that get on there while the iron is hot and get on there, they capitalize.
And I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I think the main thing is that it's management. So it's like they gonna be the ones making sure you taken care of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't necessarily gonna be controlling your music, but they gonna make sure like you as an artist are taken care of.
Yeah, and they gonna get her in front of some people that she might not have been in front of. Yet, you know what I'm saying? They gonna help elevate that.
And we said it once before, like Beyonce, she real woke right now, girl. We appreciate the journey that you on and that you're struggling for all of us. But I mean, we hope you're ready to have a little fun for a while, baby, because we want that album. That little H-Town album.
We know for a fact if we don't get an album, it's gonna be at least a song.
Yeah, we want the song.
Megan tweeted. She tweeted after she got the collab with Nicki on Hot Girl Summer. She tweeted Beyonce was like, "Now I want that Beyonce collaboration."
Yes.
But now she gonna have a little access to Beyonce.
Yeah.
And I know. I don't know for a fact clearly, but I'm almost certain just from the way everybody say that, Beyonce show love to people in general. But I know she gonna reach out if anybody, a girl from Houston. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing. If Beyonce didn't like Meg Thee Stallion, she wouldn't be signed to Rock Nation, bro.
True that. That is fact.
Like that's not like I don't see Jay-Z being like, especially somebody like Meg Thee Stallion. This is a popular artist. Like being like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about bringing her on the management team. And Beyonce like, yeah, I don't fuck with her, and he's just like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right.
Like, nah, bro. Like Beyonce was probably like, you need to sign Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Exactly.
She told him to sign or she told L.A. Reid to sign Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
She's like, hey, that girl got something. She fired. Like, so anyway, all right, that's enough on Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion and the Rock Nation. But congratulations, though. That's a good look.
Sure.
Yeah, I think she deserves it. So real quick, this is like really just a touch and go subject, but Tekashi 6ix9ine's manager just got sentenced to like 15 years last week.
Yeah,
he just got, or his former manager got sentenced to 15 years just last week. But just recently, Tekashi 6ix9ine is being housed with the informants in prison, which means I don't think he is testified yet. But when he does, like they know he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they were saying also, somebody said, I don't know where I heard this, they were like, it's gonna be really hard to get this nigga in witness protection, which he's definitely gonna need. But it's gonna be hard for him to get him in there because he got all these recognizable face tattoos.
Well, it's not even that. It's like you
He
You
gonna
a
just
celebrity,
leave.
bro.
Yeah, he's gonna have to just go
Like-
somewhere.
He not. It would be stupid for him to try to keep doing that when he comes back out. I don't think he.
Absolutely.
I think his time as far as being like he is still a celebrity, but his time as far as being like to continue to maintain that status over time, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's over.
Yeah, it's just over.
You can't be a snitch, bro.
Nah, people in the industry, regardless, people in the industry, they don't like that shit. I mean, a lot of people say that's
Especially
what
not
got
how you are.
Nipsey. People say that's what got the dude that shot Nipsey all worked up because Nipsey like, I heard you
Right.
be out here snitching, bro. So I mean, it's not a good look. It's not a good look, and also I don't even think it's safe. Like for his well-being, he needs to stay out the public eye.
And then
Yeah.
just for the person that he is anyway, like he just such a little joke anyway. So it's just, why would you just go live somewhere and we don't want to see you no more anyway?
Yeah.
But fine.
Okay, well,
I mean, the thing is, he's still gonna have to go to jail. So
Right.
you doing all that snitching to still go to prison, bro.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. Like somebody hit you with what, 15 years instead of 30, nigga. That's not easy to swallow.
It's still
like
bad.
that shit sucks.
Still bad, bro.
yeah, well, I'm not even sure exactly what part. We're gonna close out what's popping with this last story, but I'm not even sure exactly what city in Texas this is. But a Texas superintendent tells a 4-year-old little boy to cut his hair or wear a dress to school.
Yeah, she tried it.
Yeah,
He or she,
4-year-old.
whatever it
His name
was.
is Michael. His grandmother is Randy Woodley, and she said she told he could not wear his long hair to school as a student, and so he said he gave him 3 options. He told me that I could either cut it, braid it, and pin it up, or put my grandson in a dress and send him to school. And when prompted, my grandson must say he's a girl.
Yeah, no.
So
way.
fuck you to this superintendent. I don't know who you are, but what the hell, bro? Like
Bro,
that.
this is like I saw this and I was like, whenever I have kids, I'm doing my research on whatever school they go to, bro.
You
Like
have to.
the
No,
and
district, because you can't put your kids in that situation, bro.
No, and
'Cause
at the end
that
of-
shit is traumatizing.
That is horrible. And at the end of the day, if this nigga did this, like, isn't like even discriminated? I mean, we've talked about this issue a million times. People that are transitioning, like, this is, regardless of how you feel about it, it's a sensitive thing, and and they describe it as hate speech.
Right.
If you address stuff like that, basically acting like there's something that he should be ashamed of. Now, I'm not saying that's this extreme at all, but it's in the same light though. It's in the same light. Why are you gonna tell a little boy that he's looking and he needs to act like a little girl if he
Right.
has his hair like that?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't have anything to do with that, and that should be hate. That should be a form of
And
discrimination,
he
big
too
time.
young to even
He's
defend
4 years
himself.
old, yeah,
Like
like-
I remember when I was in middle school, my school told me I needed to cut my hair. I was like, I'm not doing that shit, and walked off.
Yeah.
And even a 4-year-old, you can pin a 4-year-old's hair up, put it in a nice ponytail. Y'all saw these after kindergarten pictures these niggas putting up. These babies be out here playing and coloring, okay? Their hair's
Right.
finna be out by the end of the day.
And if
Right.
his parents decide to have his hair down to his ankles, nigga, that ain't none of your
None of
business.
your
You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Why does
Like,
I don't understand why that matters, bro. It's hair.
It's hair. And I mean, like you said, that is traumatizing to a little 4-year-old. Like, why am I in trouble for? I literally did
didn't do
nothing.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Literally at 4 years old, you are not in control of what's going on to your head.
And if he told,
like-
and it sounds like the superintendent told the
The
4-year-old,
parents.
the parents, but it said tells 4-year-old to cut his hair or wear dress school. Like, I don't know if he said direct to the parents. I don't know if he also said it to the kid. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
That's ridiculous.
And once again,
bro.
this is a little black boy too. I mean, which you hate
Yeah.
to point out, but you know, at that age, like there's a lot of little boys walking around with little Justin Bieber hair. Like it's a sensitive time for people to
Right.
decide whether or not they want to cut their hair and give them that big boy haircut, if they want to let it keep growing out, if they want to keep it natural. But that is across the cultures, people do that.
Right.
You see little boys that got rock parents and they got long hair. Okay.
Right.
So it's just it's not even. I mean, I don't want to say it's just because of that, but once again, we're in a fucking hair situation. They got to do with black damn hair.
I
Right.
just don't understand why that shit matters to a 4-year-old kid. This nigga literally in like what, pre-K, kindergarten,
yes.
or some shit. Like why does he having long hair make a difference to anything? They ain't doing shit.
They ain't doing shit.
They ain't doing no motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
It was in Tatum, Texas.
Tatum,
yeah,
Texas.
Where's
about
that?
right.
I ain't never heard of that.
So it sounds like a place with some bullshit like that. I mean, I hate to say it, but shit, if you in Texas and you don't live in one of the major cities, or one of the bigger cities, and that being like, DFW, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, shit, maybe you can get away with a little Waco, Corpus Christi, El Paso, something like that. But you in some of them towns anywhere in between that, which is most of Texas, it's probably a lot of
Right.
bullshit going on.
Right.
The major cities are definitely by
All them
far
little hick
the
towns?
minority. Yeah, the hick towns outweigh us by far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we think about driving from what, here to Austin,
Here to
driving back to Dallas, driving to Houston, like it's a
Right.
few towns
You
where you're like,
passing
let me
some
slow my ass
bullshit.
down.
Hell
okay?
yeah.
Like I don't need no problem. I'm 30 minutes from the house.
It's
Right.
a few. I about to say it's a few places on the way to Houston that are like some sundown towns. Like you really don't want to.
You don't wanna
be
get
on
caught
that
up
bit.
there.
Yeah.
Hell no.
All right. That's all for what's popping this week, y'all. We're gonna move over into our next segment, which is where we recognize a very beautiful lady, and that is our Dime of the Week segment.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, little
just a smidgen.
Okay, this week our Dime of the Week is the very lovely. And this week, the very... Yep.
The very lovely.
One.
The very lovely.
The very lovely one.
She just once. That's all it was. That was Lionel. No, that's James Ingram. My bad. Anyway.
Okay, and they corrected it as if anybody was going to catch your ass, okay?
Yeah, but okay, and this week everybody's been talking about Keke Palmer because, first of all,
I don't know that man.
She's like, I don't know that man. Sorry to that man.
Sorry
He
to
walked by
that-
me and I wouldn't know a thing.
I'm sorry to that man. That man.
It was Dick Cheney, the ex-vice president.
I'm sorry to that man. She was very apologetic, though.
No, she really, really was. She didn't know who he was. But, we first came to know Keke. I think the first thing I remember seeing her on was actually, I remember now that I look back on it, she was in, Akeelah and the Bee.
Akeelah and the Bee.
She was in
sure.
something before that.
No, she wasn't something before
was in
that.
I don't
several
remember what it
things.
was.
I think Akeelah and B was like when she
That was
started
like
to
her
get
first
her
move,
big, like her
breakout,
first
right.
big kind of breakout role. But no, you're right. She
She
wasn't
was on
something.
she was either on Nickelodeon or like Disney.
I think
one
that
of
was
those.
after. I think she was on Nickelodeon, but I think that was after Akeelah and the Bee. Because Akeelah and the Bee, she was pretty young. She was
Yeah,
like
no,
what,
she was
9?
really
I
young.
think she. If I wanted to say, she is around my age.
Yeah, she's not too much
no,
younger than you.
yeah.
Or older.
I think she might be like. Let me see. I guess she's like 24. Let me see. She's 26. Okay, so
Yeah,
you're right.
we like the same age.
Yeah, okay. So,
But she was, yeah.
but now Keke Palmer is. She's a great actress to
But
be
she's
honest.
with like
No,
Kyla
she
Pratchett
really
age
is.
too, isn't she?
Is she?
Now Kyla Pratt's a little older.
Okay.
about
But
to
like
say,
I'm saying, you know
I
what I
wish
mean?
I
But
knew that back
she,
when.
but no,
Yeah.
but Keke Palmer, she also just got that spot with
She's in the Hustlers movie.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
She's
I
husband,
wanna see
but
that.
She's doing some daytime talk, isn't it?
She's with Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan. Yeah.
on it's like a segment on or a part of Good Morning America.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
that's a real big move for her.
No,
you know
big
what I'm
that's
saying?
time.
real big. Yeah.
Big
That's a real
time.
big,
And before it was Steve, this is the second time I'm gonna drop Steve Harvey today. I don't know. But anyway, but when she was, I remember she used to kind of go on Steve Harvey show, kind of like helping him give advice also, and he would give her advice.
I
But
didn't know
she
that.
but she is just one that's been around for so long that we almost like little sister her, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
you probably like sister her, or homegirl from high school. Like we just feel like if she walked in, you'd be excited to see her, but you feel like you know so much about her too.
Right.
Okay, wait. First of all, her name in the movie in Hustlers is Mercedes. I love
Yeah.
that. And then
Mercedes.
Cardi B name is Diamond.
Yeah.
Not
This finna be
Mercedes.
good.
Mercedes.
Yeah, because they're keeping it classics.
Do y'all want to see this movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I'm actually going to see it. This
And then
weekend coming
J-Lo,
up.
good lord, they say J-Lo.
She looks so damn good.
She really
She's
does.
good.
What's the name said that, I have a friend that said they were on human growth hormone because that's what A-Rod takes, I guess. But apparently it keeps you young. She's talking about, yeah, girl, I need to get some of that, what's that J-Lo on? I'm like, I don't know, she's talking about human growth hormone. I'm like, nigga, I don't think anybody got that in the back, okay?
Yeah, that ain't
That
no
nigga
shit.
is
You don't
tight.
get that at
She-
CVS.
That nigga is tight. Her and A-Rod, them niggas is tighter than they ever been.
No,
Why do you
J-Lo
look
keep
so
getting
good?
finer. She keep
J-Lo
getting
look
finer.
real good.
The older she get, the finer she get.
Yeah.
Like legit.
No.
Like that. I mean, that don't.
And
that
she's
don't-
really smaller than she's ever been, but she's still like, I don't know what it is.
She's fine. Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's what I mean, but I'm
Steroids.
trying to. Right, human growth hormone.
But no, but Keke though, Keke look
Yeah.
at
She
Keke.
been looking good too.
I think they just help you work out and keep you tight.
Keke
Yeah.
Palmer can dance.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
can
she's
sing.
very talented.
Yeah, she's very, very talented. She's a good actress, and like you said, she got that personality. Like she real, she's funny on Instagram.
She real like down to earth. For
Yeah.
her to be famous for so long, I feel like she's still down to
Yeah,
earth.
she's definitely a child star, and she's maintaining her relevancy, and yeah, she's.
And I think
beautiful.
it's
She also stays out of like negativity.
Everything.
Yeah, she don't be in a
You
whole.
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
she don't be in a lot of mess like
drama.
that.
Like,
Hey, you think about like she'll cuss, she'll say little sassy stuff, but she's never like she's never like overly sexual. She's never overly vulgar. Like
Right.
she'll go right there, but it's just enough that she can still be on Good Morning America.
Right.
Shit, that nigga might be president. We don't know what she's sneaking up to do.
All right.
At this point,
Well, shout out to the very, very beautiful Keke.
but if she did, we would nobody have nothing on her. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. No, that's true. That's true. Yes, they really wouldn't. But no, shout out to Keke Palmer. You are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you are a beautiful black queen this week, and you are our dime of the week. And now we're going to move over into our number one favorite game, which is One's Gotta Go.
One's gotta go.
This week on One's Gotta Go, y'all, let me tell you, before I even say what it is, when we were talking about this earlier, I immediately didn't want to do it. So I just want you to know
didn't.
right now,
And
like,
I told that nigga, yeah, do it. Remember Snapple, nigga? Remember them motherfucking now and laters?
Nah, she
yeah,
was
nigga,
mad.
take this.
yeah, no, she really sucked it to me on this shit.
I even switched one out
this
for you
the-
just so he really had to run in that street.
This is this is the deep voice divas. All right.
Hey, come
So,
on, deep.
all right,
Come on, my deep boys, divas.
I'm gonna tell you who they are, and then
Where y'all at?
we're gonna listen just a little bit, a little clip from
And
each one of them
we
too. So
judging judging this off the music, or are we judging it off the vocals?
Pure voice.
I mean,
let's do voice.
I guess we can do voice.
We're gonna have
Just
to
vocals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have to just do vocals because the deep voice divas and we in here.
Right.
But I think I also want to start off by saying this is bullshit, and I also feel like my opinion is gonna change every day.
I
So-
definitely
Tell
see
you
that.
better have
for
one
sure.
today.
But anyway, today the three we have are we have Sade. This is rude, y'all.
That is
Sade,
so rude.
Toni Braxton, and Anita Baker. All right, we got Sade, Toni Braxton, and Anita Baker. One of these deep voice divas has to go. All three of these women can sing their ass off. All three of these women got limitless bops. All three of these women are legends. So yeah, there's that.
Cam, go on, give us a little bullshit time.
Yeah,
Give
got-
us some taste.
Yeah.
Give us a taste, nah.
Sade, Ordinary Love. All right, that's Sade, Ordinary
That was too
Love.
quick.
Because he
Yeah.
feeling that.
Yeah,
That
you
nigga
got the
Glenn.
enough.
Be fine. All right, anyway. All right, let's all right, Toni.
She's running that.
Yeah, that was
guard.
good, yeah. This
Guard
one that was on that motorcycle and Tyson
Sure
Beckford.
was.
Yeah.
Tyson was Tyson.
All right, Toni Braxton.
Tony could
Unbreak
go
My
deeper
Heart.
than that, y'all. Don't forget.
Yeah, for real. I thought it was really ironic that he wasn't man enough for me. She was singing like baritone on bass one. All right, now we have Anita Baker. This is Body and Soul, y'all. If you don't like Anita, what is
If this don't remind you of Saturday morning and your house is nasty.
right? And that is right. And that
You
is
don't know what
funny.
you're doing. Okay, you ain't getting the floorboards. You ain't getting in them corners.
Before we get started, I feel
Anita
like,
got to get you in them
tell
corners.
Me if you,
Anita.
Tell me if you feel like this. I feel like okay. What that thing? I feel like Sade is like
Right out of reach. Don't come with me.
I feel like Sade is like a ride in the car with your windows down vibe.
that's what
Toni Braxton is like a cookout vibe, and Anita Baker is cleaning up that house. And also, you know what I'm saying, just like if you treating yourself at the house for the
Yeah,
evening.
you maybe got a
know
little
what I'm
bubble
saying? You got
bath
a bubble bath
going.
running.
Now, maybe you niggas might not be over good, but your bubble bath is out.
Right.
You can
me time.
This for
Yeah.
me,
And,
okay?
and niggas, you be lying if you just say every now and then when you get in the shower, you didn't put on
A
the
little
caught up
Anita.
in the rapture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Toni really lets you get in your feelings respectfully. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
She don't let you lose your dignity, but you like, yeah, nigga, I'm never breathing again.
Let's
And
okay.
he wasn't man enough for me.
Do we want to? We definitely got a 1, 2, 3 this.
Ooh, what about just be a man about it too? When
Just
Dre
be
was
a
on
man
that,
about
when
it,
Dre
Dr.
was on that
Dre.
payphone,
Yeah, lying.
it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, nigga, I know. Okay.
Breathe Again,
Boy,
another sad
Sade.
love song.
Just
King
don't
of
even-
Sorrow for Sade. That's my shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get on this all the time, and it's just, ugh.
I mean, Anita Baker, of course. Anita Baker caught up in the rapture, 365 days, body and
Hey,
soul.
you know, I love that Anita
apologize.
attitude, baby. That's why Anita, every time we have Anita on the list, she stay for me because that attitude.
It's bad.
I mean,
I likes it.
it's hard to even put all
And
three
I
of them on
likes
the
it.
same, you know what I'm saying, in the same group.
yeah. I mean, and they
Right.
really are all legendary. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. All three of these women are legendary, and their contribution to the game is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all want 1, 2, 3 though?
And unmatched. Everybody did
I mean,
it,
we don't
learned
have
from
to.
them, but ain't done it better.
Yeah. Listen, that's facts. I mean, there are some people that would say that Anita
They're
Baker
good.
sang
I'm
better
not
than Whitney
saying-
Houston. People feel that way.
Right, but
I mean, them vocals was
She ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying?
they up there.
Yeah, look, ain't no question. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody else singing Toni Braxton. And she
And
don't even nah.
they not. And those deep voices too. I mean, we did honorable mention for Brandy.
Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
these are the unforgettable tones. And it's not that you can't hit them if you are, but if you're making beautiful music as a woman with this tone, like you got something. You got
Yeah,
something
right.
going. You got something going. You know
Alita
what I mean?
Adams. I know a lot of y'all might not know who that is, but Alita Adams singing her ass
Child,
off.
Layla.
Layla Hathaway.
Child.
Man. Who else got
Get your
who else
life.
got a pretty deep voice? And they be real? Oh, Gladys Knight.
Yeah,
Gladys
yeah.
Knight got a deep voice. Gladys Knight is definitely an alto. So
hey.
okay, but y'all want a 1, 2, 3?
I'm gonna even throw Dale in there. I'm gonna give Dale a little taste. She won a few awards.
Rochelle
I'm
Farrell.
joking.
I don't know if y'all know who Rochelle Farrell is, but Rochelle
Yeah.
Farrell.
All right, now let's come on now. We done done the
Uh,
sample. Play the samples again now, Ken. Again, wait a minute now.
Okay.
We ain't got no shmoney.
right. Nigga, the whole episode took it
We
down.
gonna, do you know? Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Are you ready? Well, not really, but are you ready?
Oh damn, I haven't thought. I forgot to
I
think
actually
about it.
I have an idea in my head of who I want to get rid of.
Yeah, I done gave this to you, trying to get you a sucker punch. I ain't even thought about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for real, I got anxiety about it though.
I know you.
It's not real.
Yeah, music ones
got
are
to
hard
remember,
for me.
it's not
Nah,
real.
the music things are hard for me. Music,
No. Oh my God, we can't do this.
you chose it.
No, I didn't. Well, because I close my eyes and do too much of a visual. I was enjoying too much the clips. I think we shouldn't do it, y'all.
Well, it's
Hard
too
in
late.
here.
No.
We got to save it for next week.
I know. we
Yo,
better
I
save it
guarantee
for
you,
him.
I guarantee you, this is one that probably most people are nobody gonna agree on.
I want to know what Hart was on this one too, because this will hurt his little soul.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Cam, can you tell us before we 1, 2,
Look,
3?
SpongeBob.
What did you get rid of, Cam?
Well, I'm gonna head out.
I'm about to go ahead. Got a roast in the oven.
Right. Got some meat in the oven. We ain't brought about the meat in the oven in a while. Yeah, we're gonna do that drop of silence.
All right, we gotta do it, y'all. We gotta do it. All right.
Just rip the Band-Aid off. That's the only way we gonna
No,
do it.
wait, I ain't got no Band-Aid on.
She's bleeding.
I'm bleeding out right now is what I feel like. Oh, gosh.
I'm getting dizzy.
No, seriously, because the one I think that
this
I'm
is your
getting rid
fault, though,
of
so I'm actually...
is actually raised me. I mean, I stayed at her house. No, I'm joking. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, I also want to put on the record one more time. I've said it twice, but I just want to put it out there one more time. That Krista came with this shit. So I'm glad that it's coming to bite her in the ass like this, because she did it. So, yeah.
Don't do Krista.
Thank you. Thank you, too.
She did.
Thank you, Scooter.
She did.
Scooter.
She did all of us.
I did everybody. On this whole
Herself.
earth, all the supporters. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry this y'all last if this is y'all last episode. This might be ours.
All right. All right, let's do it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Toni Braxton. Fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't
I got rid
shit.
of Toni Braxton.
Somebody should have saved. Hush, Cam. Was that you? Moaning and groaning. I thought I felt something. Y'all, we
I'm
should do
surprised
this.
we all
I
agree.
got a boo-boo.
Let's just move on. Me too. That quick. Okay, just that quick. Stomach is hot out.
I don't know what came over me,
I'm
but
hot and cold. I got the flu.
I feel a sweat coming.
I am sweating. No, look, legit.
No, you are. Ooh,
Yeah.
Jen coming in.
All right.
She might.
Now, the
Okay.
crazy thing is, I really don't want to get rid of nobody, but since the game has to be played,
I
think
don't even
that-
feel like validating it. I just feel horrible.
I mean,
Me
you
too.
just got to make a decision.
Why did you get rid of him? Or Toni Braxton, I mean.
You just got to make a decision. Like,
Did you? What made you like pick Toni to be the one to go?
Oh God, that was not the
I
right
think
choice.
just like
I feel that way too.
I feel like when I hear just the vocals,
Mm-hmm.
like the other two, like I just feel like they just not
But
that
we only play
I don't
One
know.
Break My
I
Heart.
don't know.
mean,
I don't know. I just have to
Cam,
choose.
who would you? Cam, what
I
would you
had to
do?
fucking
You have to
choose,
speak
that's
on
why.
it, Cam. Who got to
wasn't
go?
Man enough. I mean, come on.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe it's
no,
the clip.
and Cam,
Maybe it's the
As I
clip.
live,
Cam, and you know what?
Maybe it's the
Long
clip.
as I live is a motherfucking
no,
pop,
it's
bro.
over with. It's over.
That's her most recent song too. That song go.
Sad love song
actually-
even?
No, I
Like-
almost got rid of. Listen, I'm ashamed. I almost got rid of Sade.
I don't know how you would
See,
live
their
with yourself.
voice is too just like
It's angelic. It is.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
But
definitely.
then I can't get rid of Anita. Shit.
No, but Anita and Sade, I really didn't appreciate until I got into my late 20s, early 30s, you know, and you like, okay, these are like real women singing
Right.
about something that's important, love, being in love. But Toni Braxton is not the, and like you said, it's not that Toni Braxton slowed down at all since I've been an adult. But I mean, I had Toni Braxton tape when I was probably 9, 10, and they're singing another sad love song. Like,
Right.
I had real
Love
problems.
Should have brought you
okay?
home last night. I thought about that coming on
Woo!
Boomerang when Marcus cheated on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
couldn't get rid of Toni Braxton. I'd probably have to go Anita Baker, but that's
Yeah,
just
it's
because-
hard.
it's so hard though, man. I really actually would love to scratch this from the
Anita's
record, but we
attitude can
can't do
never go,
that.
as y'all know.
Right, Anita attitude real bad. That might be why I need to get rid of Anita, but I
No.
really don't. I
Now,
really
she might show up on your ass.
okay.
she gonna pull
Are you
up.
getting rid of a legend, are you?
All right, we're gonna post this poll on Instagram and Twitter.
I feel like Anita's the only one that would call herself a legend to herself. Okay.
Sade, man, Sade, it's a vibe. It can't be duplicated. It's just her voice is like, it's like water and like rain. I just don't even.
And I remember
Sade
she used to be
is
getting that
she
little
a-
bob too. That wasn't. It was just a groove she was getting. It wasn't. You know, she wasn't trying to show out. She wasn't trying to do it for nobody. It's just what she was
Beyonce
feeling.
should have got a Sade on the album because she is from Nigeria.
Yeah.
That would have been lit.
It's coming.
Right.
That'll be Beyonce, do it, man.
Supposedly, like Beyonce had like a whole Afrobeats album that just never came out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Somebody,
before-
I heard
yeah.
somebody say that, but I
Well,
can't
when
remember.
they ready for it,
Jay-Z said she got vaults and vaults and vaults of music. Like so much shit we ain't never heard and won't never hear. Jay-Z said she got like
Yeah.
mountains of music that we ain't never heard. I'm sure she does. She works so hard. But anyway, all right, that's our one's got to go. Like I said, we'll post that and let's see what everybody
Because
decides.
that grown woman was kind of Afrobeat, wasn't it? Like, you know how she like remixed the end of it in the video? Maybe
Yeah.
that was gonna be on it.
All right. We're gonna move over into our last segment.
Bullshit.
We're gonna move over into our last segment.
Shut up.
Which is black.
Tell him, Cam, don't do that.
Got the cues.
Got the cues.
Yeah. No, it's the truth, y'all. All right, y'all. So
I know it's the truth, y'all. It is white. Okay.
Right. Okay. A teenage girl in Florida, go figure, was arrested this week on charges of attempting to have her parents killed, according to police. Alyssa Michelle Hatcher is accused of stealing nearly $1,500 from her parents' bank account to pay for their murder for hire plot. According to the affidavit, Hatcher used $400 to pay a friend to have her parents killed, and when the friend failed to carry out the attack, the 17-year-old paid another person $900 to do it.
Up to Annie. Okay.
According to CNN, the girl's boyfriend reported to investigators that he had seen her at a known drug house where she told him she wanted to kill her parents, according to the affidavit.
You can pay that nigga $9.
Yeah.
Right.
When an investigator had her home interviewed her, Hatcher said that in addition to paying 2 people to kill her parents, she also used the money she had stolen from her parents to buy cocaine. So Hatcher's just out here. I mean, Alyssa is really out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Why did she want to kill him?
I mean, it ain't. I mean,
Are
listen.
you serious?
I mean,
Mom, close my fucking door.
You're fucking out of there, bro.
What's the name? Little Annabelle on the West Coast. Give me my fucking phone, Dad.
No, that was Angelique, right?
Hey, Annabelle. Yeah, the
I'm
little
just
evil
confused
ass.
as to what the fuck your parents did for you to get 3-4 people to try to kill him.
And how did you get the money?
I mean, you
okay,
can't-
I
you got it
if
from
I get $10 out of my mama wallet, she gonna know who the fuck. Okay.
Right. Nigga, 10 cents. Shit, my mama got a coin purse. Shit, now I'm missing a dime, nigga, and ain't nobody going nowhere till I get my
I
shit.
got my wash quarters.
Yeah,
Using them for ice cream truck and shit.
right. Okay, but now, like, so, I mean, clearly, if your parents are doing something
that
that's so
garage
bad,
and earn it back.
right, for real, you ain't
10
cleaning
cents,
baseboards. Them baseboards, you can
cents,
get me
mama.
fucked up every right.
Clean the whole damn garage.
Okay,
Yes,
but now,
ma'am.
like, I just think if it was something that was that bad that you feel like you got to go all around the city trying to get folks to kill your parents, nigga, tell the police. Shit.
I
If
mean,
it's something
why
they doing is that bad, like, but
That's
feel
what it is.
like
They wasn't doing shit.
that's not
This
right.
really is a white story because I don't think in the history of being black somebody ever killed their parents.
now I can't say that, but I don't think that I can't think of a black person paying somebody to kill their parents. You know?
Now, anybody got an extra $1,500 on them, especially if $400 don't go through.
And nigga, if you
Sound like
think-
the plan didn't work
If you
to
think
me.
you're gonna steal $1,500 from your parents and they not finna kill
Nigga,
you,
that-
like
that's
it'll
gonna
be
be
a
the
shootout in
thing.
that motherfucker. Yeah,
Nigga,
like
you gonna be the one dead.
yeah, like $1,500, my daddy'll beat my ass.
But you gonna waste $400 first of all, and the shit didn't work. Like, ain't no black people finna double back on that, baby. I got $900
Listen,
change.
And damn, they ain't worth more than $400. You stole $1,500 shit. Like,
Yeah, you should
use
took
the
yourself
rest
on-
for my shit. Like,
Yeah,
come
a,
use the rest for
and
this
you
coat.
should've took
Yeah,
yourself
right.
on a little
Damn.
shopping spree. Because the ass whooping you got coming, baby, is worth way more than $1,500 to your parents, guaranteed.
So did she ever
It's $1
succeed?
million ass whooping.
Huh?
She didn't get her parents killed.
No,
She
she
didn't
didn't.
be- her little
No,
ass
she's
was
a
terrible.
mugshot.
in
Yeah,
jail.
no. If so, they would say she was charged with murder. Now her parents are still with us.
Yeah, she's terrible.
And
I
when
wouldn't
they
put
gonna
a-
go see her?
Hey, look, I wouldn't put a cent on that commissary.
Oh
hell
hell
no. That conversation gonna be real dry.
Get in there,
Alyssa.
you better get in and eat that damn slop. Are you hungry? You got some commissary money? You should still hit him with the good little girl terms.
Where that dime you stole from me?
Thank
Shit.
you.
Yeah, but anyway,
you
you know,
tripping, Annabelle. Whatever.
Alyssa. It's Alyssa.
Alyssa,
Alyssa, let me tell you something. Nigga, and I
Angelique.
got, listen, you know, and I love a lot of people in Florida, but Florida do got some niggas out there on some other shit. Like,
Black-
Florida,
white
niggas from
people-
The
Florida
whole
is
state
right.
of Florida be
The
on some
whole
other
state
shit.
of Florida be on some other shit. Like, Charlamagne said that every day on Donkey Today, and he just not wrong.
I'm like, how
He
you
not.
just come up to somebody and be like, listen, I got $400. I need you to kill somebody.
Right.
They gonna be like, who? My motherfucking parents.
Right.
They
Right.
got to go.
And listen, if you don't get the fuck on from around
Right.
me, right.
And then she says her boyfriend with his trifling ass, you know what that nigga did.
That nigga
Treated
took that
himself,
money.
okay?
That nigga took that money and
And
bought
did
some
not
Jordans.
do the job. But not only that, like after you get your money taken, you can't even
Treat
go
yourself.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't even tell nobody. But like, nah, I gave this nigga $400 off my mama. I mean, okay. Like, no, nigga, you took that L,
Nigga
okay?
just took your shit.
And it sounded like he took the $900 L too. He had a crackhead
Yeah.
that came up. That nigga got the biggest rock in town.
What's the dance?
That's the Dave Chappelle. When the crackhead got the rock.
Tyrone
Tyrone
Biggins.
Biggins. I went, I'm not doing it right.
No, you are.
Got the biggest rock in town.
No.
Nigga out there eating.
Shit.
Well, Alyssa, you ain't shit.
And shout out on Anna leaving the train with her little bad
No,
ass.
Angelique,
her
I
ass
really
whooped.
pray. I pray you somewhere right now. First of all, being
Honor thy
loved and
mother and
supported,
father.
but I'm also praying that you are getting your ass whooped. And listen, the verse do say, honor thy father and thy mother, that the days may be long. And Angelique out here next week.
Yeah, she
The way
really
she been acting. She had
real.
such a phone that plan. I know she knocked off 30 years.
Yeah, she did.
Last
Ooh,
night.
30.
She really
Damn.
did.
In one flight.
And it don't
Anyway.
matter. And I hope you just made it make it. And as soon as she got in private, just beat the bricks out there. Beat the brakes off that nigga.
Like she stole something. Like
You got to get her, and you got to get her off guard too. Get over there while she playing the phone and comfortable. And just get in that ass. Digging that ass. I'm digging that ass so good.
Nah, she need a fresh out the shower.
Saving that ass whooping, baby.
Fresh out the shower, right when she gets to that good realm of sleep.
Oh yeah. No, wait, don't whoop her when she sleep. No,
She
no.
need that hoe.
Shit.
When she thought she got away.
Yeah, she should
got
take
some
Nah,
ass
you ain't
to
got to
sleep.
give her no heart attack.
Hell
Whoop her
yeah.
while she alert.
Nah, fuck
Shit.
that. You got to sneak up on her ass.
Yeah, that's okay. We're not
Hell
gonna
no.
You got to get her early. I'm in her last days. I got to get my ass whooping in.
Right.
This little heifer might not make it through the night.
Right.
Listen,
She
you
gonna be in the
got
ICU by Tuesday.
Listen, you got to whoop her ass after a full charge.
What's wrong with her? Bad.
It's the night you reach for straws. We ain't gonna do that baby like that.
She's so bad.
He's so bad.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the show. Please make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IAMW Podcast. Also, you can stream the show, listen to the episode, watch the episode on YouTube, same name, IAMW Podcast. Email your letters to IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. And also, you can listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, where you can leave us a rating and a review. We really appreciate you guys so much. This is D. Hayes.
Krista was here.
And same OG.
Cut the shit, Angelique.